Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Charlotte 49ers Dynasty. Last episode, we got our third win of the season, defeating North Carolina. And look at these standings. Our side of the ACC has 17, 18, 19, and 20th ranked teams in the country. It's going to be an interesting year in this conference. Now, we do have our first customer recruit who we have lost, and that is Will Lancione. He goes on to Georgia. He will play receiver for them. He's probably got a few years to sit, though. A couple of other prospects I want to highlight. Devarius B. Ray. He is a good defensive end. I want to keep adding to this defensive line. You've already seen the impact that having a good linebacking core and a good defensive line can have. Through the first 3 games, we have been pretty good on defense. But this game is going to be different. We go up against a Notre Dame team who is very good on offense. We definitely need to play our best game defensively for sure, especially since they have Kyron Williams, a senior running back. The only thing he doesn't have is speed, but he is 99 overall, and he's not even their best offensive player. They have an awesome receiving core, and then they have Michael Mayer, a guy that could be a problem. He is a 99 overall tight end. So let's get this game underway. 18 versus 19. Our second straight road game to start ACC play as Brooklyn Santana brings it back barely to the 20-yard line. So here we go. Devin Parker back at quarterback. He's going to throw his first pass of the game. It's going to go to Alexander Wynn, the fullback. You got to love giving the fullback some love. We get it to a 3rd and 3. Notre Dame sends a blitz. It's a wide open Terrence Pitt Howard off to the races and trucks over a defender, making him look silly. That man got absolutely trucked. Let's take another look. Terrence Pitt Howard showing the power and putting that man on his back. So 1st and 10 now. Here is Parker throwing across the middle. That is JPE. Now, I did not show this on camera, but I put gloves on JPE. For some reason, it did not go through. I'm going to try it again. Here's a handoff inside the 5, and that is going to be Terrence Pitt Howard. It's a gain of 4, bringing it to the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal, handoff, Terrence Pitt Howard, and he gets in. It's a touchdown for the power back, and he has been tremendous throughout his career. He makes it 7-0. The senior has led us in rushing the last couple of years, and now he gives us the lead. Here's Clark, his first pass out to the right side, and that is caught. Xavier Watts is open, their best receiver on the squad. So now across the 50 this time, it's going to be Clark in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers out there. He tries to scramble, and he goes down. Daniel Yates, he had a big game last episode where he had 2 sacks. If we flash back to that, he had the game-winning sack as he stripped the ball away from the quarterback, causing us to recover and winning that game on the road in the rain. So 3rd and 13, draw play, and look at the penetration from Jamar Parker, number 92 on the defensive line. He comes up with the stop. You got to love what this front is doing the last few games, is that is going to be after the punt, an option keeper, and a tackle for loss. Devin Parker loses 3. So 3rd and 11, here's a quick throw across the middle, and that is Devon Cash again. A gain of 16. He led us in catches last season. And now here we are with a fresh set of downs. Here's Devin Parker running this one up the middle, and that one is a gain of 7. So 2nd and 3, handoff up the middle. This is Terrence Pitt Howard again, and you got to love it. Anytime he gets the ball, it's a first down. Gain of 8 on that. So now across the 50, this is a handoff to the outside. Pitt Howard picks up a couple of blocks. That's Barfield downfield inside the 15 and tackled for a gain of 33. You got to love the big hogs getting out there and putting on some good blocks downfield. And now we get it inside the 15. So now we eventually get it to a 3rd and 10. Here's Parker throwing, and it's going to be caught. Devon Cash in traffic, gain of 12. So 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and Terrence Pitt Howard walks in 14-0 on the road. So can Notre Dame answer our offense back? We haven't seen a game like this where we go up by 2 scores early. Here's a handoff, this time to Kyron Williams. He throws a stiff arm to Xavier Hayes. He breaks free and does eventually get brought down, but it's a gain of 24 across the 50. He doesn't have the breakaway speed, but remember, he has 99 pretty much almost everything. Here's Clark on the caper, big time block on the outside, and that is a touchdown for Clark. He runs it in, a big-time run. Notre Dame's not done yet. It's still only the second quarter. Anything can happen here from here on out. Here's a pass, and that is actually going to be caught by Ncaa. We had a man wide open across the middle, and it was actually a strip, sack on that one, and Ncaa ends up with it. 3rd and long. Here's a throw to the right side. Terrence Pitt-Howard, and look at this, fighting for extra yardage. It's a gain of 23. Pitt-Howard has 2 for 57. So now a minute and a half left. This is Parker from the shotgun throwing across the middle. He's got the freshman Maurice Parks across the middle. He gets to about the 25. Big time throw by Parker. So now a minute to go. Parker in the pocket, moves a little bit, throws, and he's got Brooklyn Santana, who's dropped in the depth chart since week 2. He couldn't stay healthy, so why not give some other guys some burn? So inside the 5, handoff, Terrence Pitt-Howard. He falls in for number 3. Touchdown, Charlotte, 21-7 here. Going into halftime, you gotta love it, and we are up by 2 scores on the road. Second half action coming up next, but here's Clark to start out the second half. Throwing Kevin Austin Jr. on the outside, and that picks up a gain of about 15, and he was wide open on that pass. Charlotte has played good defense so far. Can we stop Kyron Williams? Here's a handoff and a big-time hit. Ralph Clark, loss of 3, and now they eventually get some yardage back, but bringing it to a 3rd down. 3rd and 7, Clark throwing. Open man, Nance. He had time on that throw, enabled him to make that pass, picking up a gain of 19. So let's see if our defensive front can get a big sack on this drive. 2nd and 10 now. Looks like it's a fake for a second. Clark throws and it's picked off. That's Terrence Youngblood making the play. His first career interception, and he will get the first turnover of the game. In traffic, and we sent the pressure right at Clark. That's what we were looking for, him to throw it before he wanted to. So 21-7 and possession. Here is a counter play out to the left side, and that is Terrence Pitt-Howard running over a defender. Almost at 100 yards so far. So play action fake this time when we dump it off short to him, and look at him still on his feet. He is tough to take down. It's a gain of 11. 3 for 68. Could he have 100 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving in this game as Parker moves to the right side? He throws, and it's picked off. Bertrand was there. He's their best defender. But JPE stopped running towards the sideline and just stopped, and that threw off Parker and it ended up being an interception. So here's Kyron Williams this time, being hesitant when he got the ball, and he only picks up a gain of 7. So 2nd and 3 now at the 25. Here's a quick throw, and that is Johnson. Breaks a tackle inside the 15. Xavier Hayes couldn't bring him down on first contact, and now it's a fresh set of downs. So running the speed option to the right side. This is a pitch out to Kyron Williams, who breaks a tackle and tackled at about the inch-yard line. It looks like that was Chase Rollins who saved the touchdown. So now they get it to a 3rd and inches. Clark throws to the back of the end zone. It's Xavier Watts, a diving catch, and Notre Dame is back within 1 score. So up by 7 now. Here is Parker back out onto the field, that quarterback. Clean pocket, but it collapses really fast, and they get to the quarterback, and Parker goes down. Another sack for this offensive line that we've given up this year. So 3rd and 15, nobody's open. Parker breaks out of the pocket and gets tripped up. Trying to buy some time, he couldn't get away from Riley Mills. So now he punted away to start the 4th quarter this time. It's going to bounce at the 23 and bounce all the way to the 1-yard line. So Notre Dame is now backed up against the goal line, And here we go. We're going to send the all-out pressure on the first play. Handoff. Williams tackled it to safety. Ralph Clark is there. That is a close play. Let's just take a look at that one. Did he get out of the end zone? I'm not sure he didn't. His knee may have been down when he was in the end zone. And now it's 23-14. So now here is Notre Dame back out on defense, now down by 9. But here is Parker, and the pocket collapses on a third down, and Notre Dame gets the ball right back. That's been an issue. We have not been able to keep Devin Parker upright this season. So here we are up by 9 on defense now. Here's a quick throw, and that is going to be caught by Michael Mayer, his first catch of the game. I can't believe it. 99 overall tight end, that's the first time you get him the ball. So now inside of 5 minutes, here's another speed option, and that is another tackle for loss. Ralph Clark is having one of the best games of his career so far this game. So now 3rd and 9, Clark throws to the sideline, and it's knocked away. That is Chase Rollins in coverage. 4th and 9, this could be the game. From the shotgun, Clark throws to the sideline, and he's got Johnson beating Rollins that time. They pick on him again. It's a gain of 19. So they eventually get it inside the 5 now. We're going to send the all-out blitz to stop the run. Here's a handoff, Kyron Williams, and he walks in. It's a 2-yard touchdown run, but they still need to recover an onside kick. But they don't even do that. They trust their defense and kick it deep. Here's the first handoff, and that is Pitt Howard. He picks up a gain of 9. And now we have to get one more first down. They're out of timeouts. Here's a handoff, Enzi Labata, and he picks it up. That is just enough for the first down. We get the victory, our second straight road victory here in our first season in the ACC. How about TPH? 136 yards on the ground, about 80 yards through the air. He gets player of the game. And that one will give him actually player of the week as well. So he gets the attribute boost going into the next matchup versus Virginia Tech. Our 3rd straight road game here to start ACC play. But man, this was a gutsy victory. Notre Dame had that top offense with all those weapons on offense. We still shut them down, especially in the first half. They had to punt the ball away a few times, and that definitely gave us a boost on offense because we took that 14-point lead. And after that victory, we move up to number 7 in the nation. So just look at the teams around us. We're talking Arkansas, who was in the national championship last year. Nebraska is number 4 right now. They are undefeated. And here we are in the Atlantic Division, now on top of the division. Clemson is 2-0 in conference, but 3-1 overall. We are the only undefeated team on this side of the conference. And on the other side, Pittsburgh is 4-0. How about USF? They joined the conference with us. They're actually not off to a bad start at all. They're 2-3, but 2-2 in conference. How about Miami right at the bottom? They could be facing demotion if they don't win. Quick recruiting update. We do have a couple of guys lost here after that win, which is very surprising. Marlo Barlow commits to LSU. James Scott, the quarterback, to Clemson. I'm surprised that he would commit there based on their quarterback depth chart and what we have at quarterback. And then Garcia, Mack, and Porter both move on to all 3 schools on the East Coast. So now we hop into this Virginia Tech matchup. And this is a team that was preseason ranked, but this year they're not off to a very good start. But we are on the road for the 3rd straight time. But JPE in this game is actually having a career game at receiver. He had a touchdown in the first half, but we've had 4 field goals up to this point. So now we start this game out in the 4th quarter, about 4 minutes left. Here is Parker. In the pocket, he goes down again. Devin Parker has been sacked 10 to 15 times this year. I believe the exact number is 13 times in 5 games. So here's a throw to the right side, and that is caught. Devon Cash, we get some yardage back. But we will have to settle for the field goal. This one's from about 48, and Suleiman Al-Rahman does make that field goal. So 22-16 lead as Virginia Tech has a chance here with 2 minutes left to drive about half of the field after a good return. That one is going to be caught by Franklin, and John Franklin picks up about a gain of 9. So from the shotgun, this is Allen. Quick throw to Saunders, who picks it up and more. It's about a gain of 8. Ralph Clark on the tackle. That's his 4th catch of the game. So here's Franklin, another handoff. Nice blocking by the fullback that time and picking up a gain of 11. Franklin moving the chains. It's about a minute 18 left and moving. So 3 timeouts left for Virginia Tech. Handoff. This is Lane, but finally a stop for loss. And we need another one of those as we try to complete this stand here. Under a minute left now. 3rd and 10. Allen takes off up the middle. Nobody was home on the spy, and Allen gets to the 3. This could be the game. 4th and 2. 1 timeout left for Virginia Tech. They got to get in this time. Running Austin in motion. This is a pitch. Franklin breaks a tackle and fights for the end zone. It's a touchdown. How did we not make that tackle? One of our best tacklers out to get him one-on-one. That's Xavier Hayes, and he could not bring him down. And Franklin falls in. It's a 1-point game. Charlotte's perfect season is in jeopardy here. 35 seconds left. Here's Parker on the first pass of the next drive, and that is caught. Maurice Parks, the freshman, to gain of 12. That is his 7th catch of this game. So Parker now, 1st and 10, quick throw, and that is JPE. We finally got the gloves on him this game, and it's a 1st down. So across the 50 now. 2 timeouts left for Charlotte. Scrambling and getting tripped up. Parker goes down. That's number 14 on the season. So 3rd and 17, 15 seconds left. Parker loads up, throws deep, and it's caught by Maurice Parks. 43 yards. The safety got caught looking at the slot. That was JPE there, and he gets behind the defense, and now we're set up here under 5 seconds and running. We're going to line up for the field goal. Al Rahman comes in and knocks it through. The perfect season stays intact, and we take this game on the road in the final seconds, 25-23. And how about Suleiman Al Rahman? He wins player of the game, going 6 for 6 with field goals in this game. It was that type of tough environment game. And Virginia Tech once again loses another game after being preseason ranked. And we win another game in our division. This will actually help us quite a bit in the BCS rankings, seeing that we're beating these ACC teams with the A+ schedule. And we go on to win. JPE had over 100. Maurice Parks had over 100 as well. And JPE had a touchdown, and we get the victory. Jamar Parker actually had a interception in this game, a sack and an interception. That's the 3rd of the season for the team. And just looking at him, man, he is fitting very, very well on our defensive front. He's definitely setting the tone along with Daniel Pierre and Daniel Yates. So after that victory, we move into the top 3 in the country. Can you believe it here in this season? We are now making moves, and you can just see right now, I mean, this is just amazing. Our defense is really setting the tone. You can just see all of the tackles for loss. I mean, this is just a different looking group up front than we've had in years past. I think in the first few seasons, we just couldn't get the pass rush. And now I think, we're just stopping everything. The run, the pass, we do it all now. So let's just get into the rest of the schedule here. We face UCF, Syracuse, Appalachian State, which is our 4th non-conference game. That will be a rivalry game. And then Clemson, NC State, Florida State, and Maryland. I think these games are all winnable. I think the toughest game will be that Clemson game and Appalachian State because it's a rivalry. NC State's always good, but I don't think they're as good this year. So we'll have to see how the rest of the schedule goes. Next episode will be UCF and Syracuse, so you don't want to miss that. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm about my pledge, I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in the backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quit the say my piece. I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like.